Ladies and gentlemen, it is still March 23rd, 2023, and it is 2:30 p.m. and we're going to our last one for the day. Yeah, we're going to our last one. We're trying to squeeze these last few service calls in before we take our flight out from LaGuardia Airport Saturday morning. Flying Delta, flying to Tampa, the Sunshine State. Guys, we're heading back to that hydronic boiler where we replaced that B&G 100 series circulator a couple weeks ago and installed that Taco 007E. The first floor is super hot. The thermostat is not controlling one of the zones down there. So we're going there now, and I'm putting my money on a defective zone valve. A defective 24 volt Honeywell zone valve. They were in bad shape when we were there last time. But now the lady calls me and says, Mike, the first floor is super hot. I'm sweating. She's sweating. She's dripping like a sieve. She's got the thermostat set to 64 and the room temperature is like 80, I think she said. So we know the thermostat is not communicating with the zone valve down there, but we have to find out which zone is for which thermostat. And I am by myself and I have no help here. So I'll be getting my exercise in, running up and down steps today. But we're going to help this lovely customer out because she is a lovely paying customer. And Texas, come on, move it, Texas. We are heading there now to figure out what the issue is. So, guys, put your thinking cap on. This is where troubleshooting comes in full effect. And we're just pulling up here now, right in front. All right, guys, let's go see if we can identify. Right now, I'm just going to bring my thermostat screwdriver in and some alligator clips. And let's see what we find. Here we go. Hello, Ann. How are you? Oh, geez, it's warm in here. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah, it's warm in here. Wow. Oh, how are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Good,
Thanks for asking.
Thanks for coming.
Absolutely. Where's the thermostat?
Right here.
Yeah.
Let me get some lights on.
Jeez. And it just happened when? Today?
No, it happened like 2 days ago.
2 days ago? Okay.
So my husband did say he set it permanently at 64.
Okay, and it's 82 in here. Yes, it's hot. It's hot. Okay.
Put the lights on.
Okay. I'm just gonna work up here for now. Right now we're gonna jump this thermostat. Let's see. Oh, what happened here? What the hell are they doing here? Alright, they're not using any of this crap. We got the split units up there. Alright. Let's get my screwdriver. I'm using the Klein. Let's take off W. And we're gonna jump W and R. Then we're gonna check downstairs, see which zone that is. Okay. Okay.
And Mike, that
Yes.
bucket is filling with water.
It is filling? Okay, we're gonna have to change that expansion tank then too. We're gonna have to change it. But let's see which zone is this. Alrighty. Alright. Guys, we're gonna jump W and RH. That's a call for heat right there. We're gonna leave that jumped. Okay, and I'm gonna go downstairs. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Alright, guys, we got R and H jumped. And now we're gonna see. This bucket is filling up, she's saying. Let me see. Oh, geez, yeah, we got a bad expansion tank here. Another bad expansion tank. You guys remember we replaced this Taco. Well, we replaced the B&G series with this ECM circulator. Oh my God, look at this. Oh my God, what did they do here? Oh my God, look at this. Oh my God. This is all threaded. All threaded. They're labeled 1, 2, 3. But let's see. Are they all calling? Yeah, they're all calling. They're all calling. And let's see which thermostat is which. All right. I'm not gonna take this for, I got 1, 2, 3. That's what it says here, but I'm not falling for that. So let's take these apart and see which thermostat wire is to which. I got it jumped up there. We're gonna test continuity with our voltmeter and see what's going on here. We're using UEI's multimeter here. Let's see. Put this down. Put my light down. This is why we read instructions here. If you don't know zone valve wiring or whatever, this is a Honeywell 24 volt zone valve, and it tells you. Let's see. Wiring. Yes, wiring right here. Wiring. Disconnect the power supply before connecting wiring to prevent electrical shock. Guys, TT, well, actually motor from zone valve here gets tied into R&W on thermostat. So we're going to trace this motor down to thermostat, and we're going to check for continuity to make sure that this zone is what I jumped upstairs. So let's do that now. Here we go. All right, so guys, right now I have the thermostat jumped upstairs with the alligator clips with my jumper there. And if you trace this zone valve here that goes down through this BX into this 1900 box, it comes off of these two yellows right here that's tied into thermostat. Blue and white right here. And right now we're going to test for continuity. And I'm pretty sure that we got the right zone valve, but I'm trying to do this with one hand for you guys. Okay, come on. Get in there. Nope, what happened? Let's see. This should be thermostat. Yep. Okay, that's thermostat upstairs. That's thermostat upstairs. And right now, I'm just gonna go and disconnect my jumper up there just to confirm. Just to confirm. Let's see. Let's remove my jumper here. Okay, move that like that. Now let's confirm continuity just to make sure we got the right zone valve. Because that zone valve is shot. It's not communicating with that thermostat. And we got a bad expansion tank here too. Alright, let's test for continuity now. Okay, let's test for continuity right here. And we don't have continuity. Alright, so we know that this is first floor zone valve. Main floor, first floor. Beautiful. Let's change this zone head and let's fire it back up. All right, let's tie this 1900 box together and let's change the zone valve. We got Honeywell's 24 volt sweat, but we're just gonna change the head on this, guys. We're not gonna, and it's good because I don't have to drain the boiler to change this expansion tank either. So beautiful. Let's change the zone head first and let's get to it. Here we go. All right, so guys, we got thermostat tied back into the motor on the zone valve. Guys, these zone valves need two 24 volt circuits, guys. One for the motor and one for the end switch. So, and every electrical circuit needs power, a load, and a return, guys. I know this looks confusing or whatnot, but if you just trace it and see where everything goes, you know, this is circulator right here, power, neutral. Right now we're going to change the head on this zone valve because this is first floor that's giving us the problem. So let's disconnect this and let's swap it out. Here we go. All right, guys, these are the newer style zone valves here. They have two screws, two diagonal screws here. If they have two screws, you're able to take the zone head out without draining the boiler. If the older style zone valves have 4 screws, you're going to get screwed. You're going to have to drain the whole boiler to change this zone head. So we are going to disconnect power here. Power is off at the boiler there. We're going to disconnect this BX connector and put the new zone head in. So let's get to it. Here we go. All right, guys, I know the lighting isn't the best down here, but It is what it is. We're gonna cut this. This is the old head out. I'm gonna cut the old head out. All right, let's see if I can. This is the old head here. The old motor, the old end switch. This is coming out. All right. Let's take this BX connector off. Take all these wire nuts off. Change this zone head. All right. Let's get all this, clean all this crap up. All right. What happened to this thing? All right, there we go. Stranded wire. All right. Yeah, there's the bad motor. All right, guys, there's the bad motor. We're gonna change it now to the new one, so here we go. All right. Where's my screwdriver? Guys, this is the new zone valve here. We're going to take the screws off. You want to mount the head first. Mount the head first before anything. Okay? Mount the new head first before you do any of the wiring. 1 and 2. There's only 2 screws here, okay? I'm going to show you. I'm going to take this whole head out. Okay, I got a little twist. That's the valve body. This is the valve body. Keep it on the truck, whatever you want to do with it. We're gonna mount the new zone valve right in there. Just like that. Okay? Just like that. The way you took it out is the way you're gonna put it back. Can't mess it up, guys. Just gotta think a little bit. Okay, and use your noggin a little bit. Tighten up these screws that hold the head onto the ball in there. Gonna tie the other one on. Let's catch this screw right here. Okay. I want to get the other screw in there too, guys. Man, Florida, we miss you. Can't wait to go down to Florida. Man, Florida is such a nice trip. Such a beautiful state. It's a free state. Okay, that's nice and tight. All right, guys. Wiring now. Very simple. You can't mess this up, okay? You can't mess this up. They give you a ton of freaking wire here on these things. All right. BX connector back. Put your nut back. Almost the nut. Guys, 2 wires go to the motor, 2 go to the end switch. All right. Put this back on. All right, put that on. All right, let's tie this in now. We're gonna cut all of these because they're just too much. And they're not polarity sensitive, guys. You put them wherever, okay? I'm gonna cut these 2. I'm gonna cut these 2. They give you a lot of slack. They give you a lot. They give you a lot of wire on this, so you pay for it. They give you a lot. Okay. Two go to motor, 2 go to end switch, guys, okay? Alright. Yes, I'm using wire nuts too. I like wire nuts. Nothing wrong with wire nuts. Nothing wrong with wire nuts. Alright. 2 to motor, 2 to end switch, guys. They are not polarity sensitive. You don't want to leave too much wire though sticking out, okay? Not that much wire sticking out. Cut them short, cut them short. Shorty, cut them short. Kind of glad I'm not an electrician, but you know, basic zone valve wiring, it's okay, but I just don't like the, I don't know. I'm a plumber, what can I say? I'll always be a plumber. Always be a plumber. My buddy always gets mad at me, my electrician. He calls me and he asks me, what am I doing? I'm working on his own valve, wiring his own valve. He goes, oh man, you're taking the job away from me. I'm not taking it away from you. By the time you get here and you charge me to come here, you know, I could have been on to the next one already. There's a ton of work for everybody out here, guys. There's a ton. There's a ton for everybody. And the work is never going to stop. Unless you mess up. Unless you're doing something wrong. What happened? You see? The stranded wire is brittle. Stranded wire is brittle. Let's cut this off. That was the old wiring. Let's get another wire nut. Yes, I'm using wire nuts. I like the wire nuts. Okay. And one more. One more wire nut. All right. Okay, and that's what it is, guys. There's 4 wires here. 2 go to motor, 2 go to end switch. Can't really mess it up, honestly. Can't mess it up. We're gonna stuff this back in here, just like that stuffed cabbage we had the other day. Put all this back, and we're gonna fire boiler up and see how the zone valve acts. Right now, she is closed. Resistance closed. Okay, zone valve is closed. Beautiful. All right, let's go disconnect thermostat. So we're disengaging a coil for heat, and we don't want that zone valve to open. So let's make sure our zone valve or our thermostat is disengaged and not calling for heat. Man, it's hot in here. Let's see. Okay, we got thermostat disconnected. So when I turn switch on the boiler, that zone valve should not open. And it was staying open on a no call for heat, and it was freaking hot in that room. Let's turn switch on. And beautiful. No resistance here. Beautiful. No resistance here. That's what we want. That's what you want, guys. No resistance here. Zone valve is closed. There's no resistance here, okay? Now, if I manually open this, hit that end switch, you heard it? See? Zone valve is closed. Let's go jump thermostat and watch that zone valve motor open. All right, so let's go jump this thermostat here, put our alligator clip back, and watch that motor open. Beautiful. You saw that little spark there? There's a coil for heat right now. And I bet you that zone valve motor is opening. So let's put that back together. And there should be no resistance on this. Beautiful. See that? No resistance. Beautiful. See that? No resistance. Valve is completely open. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so we know that this is first floor. First floor zone valve. Beautiful. All right. All right, guys, let's button this up. Let's turn switch off. Turn switch off. Valve closed. Beautiful. Okay, let's tighten up this 1900 box. Let's get everything stuffed back in there, and let's change this expansion tank. Guys, we buttoned up the 1900 box. Guys, make sure you put the cover on nice. Honestly, go the extra mile. Don't just slap it in. Make sure the screw is tight on there. We labeled it first floor. I don't know what these are for, but if they call and complain, we'll get to that. So we changed the zone head on that. We got the valve body right here. We'll keep that on the truck, and we'll mark this one garbage. So bad zone motor. Guys, they go bad. You can just change the motor on here. I sometimes do it, but change the whole head. Whatever. It is what it is. All right. That's garbage. Guys, let's change this expansion tank. Let's throw this out. Guys, clean up after yourself too. Honestly, clean up after yourself. Leave the place the way it was when you came in. Okay? All right, what are we gonna do here? Switch is off, valve is off. We got a drain here. Let me get a hose and let me get the expansion tank. Here we go. All right, guys, we got Flex Strolls XT30. No, EX30. I apologize. EX30. Man, this has got to be the third expansion tank this week. Power's off. Let's hook up our hose here. I'm not going to get nothing out of here. And yes, I know you guys are going to say compressor, blah, blah, blah. I don't have time for that. I'm going to put this on. We're going to drain it. We're going to let it drop to the floor. This is not a finished basement, so I'm not worried. Oh, that's hot. Whoa, it's pissed all over. This tank is full to the brim. Keep that in there. Come on, baby, keep that in there. She spit at me. Did you believe that? She spit at me. Got everything wet here. Got everything wet. Oh. This aside. Yes, I use wire nuts. Who's calling me? Let me pick this up, guys. 1 second. All right, guys, so I don't want to say we got everything out of the tank, but we got whatever that bladder is holding. We're going to disconnect hose. And we're going to watch this mamma jamma dump right on the floor. We're going to get new tank ready. Here we go. Yeah. Guys, I'm either going to make an ass out of myself on this one, or it's going to go smooth. Let's see. Flex Strolls. Guys, don't break the Schrader valve on the bottom there. Just rest it softly. Let's put some Blue Monster on here. I don't know. Go around as many times as you want. Minimum 4 times, guys. Minimum 4. Go 5 if you want. What the hell? Customer's paying for it. Alright. New expansion tank. We're going to sit right there. We're going to get the old one down. I don't know if it's going to be pretty or what, but I'm going to show you. And she's heavy. Yeah, she's heavy, just like this bucket. Alright, let's see. Let's see if she comes out. Oh man. Let's see if she comes out, baby. You guys ready for this? There we go. This is the blooper channel. Oh, she's coming. Oh man, she's heavy. She's a heavy. She's heavy. Here she goes. You ready for this? Go right on the floor. Here she comes. Right on the floor. Ready? Here she comes. You ready? Here she comes. Oh. Yeah, she's heavy. Let's put the new Flex Stroll 30 right in there. Yep, she's heavy. Guys, make sure you don't cross-thread it, okay? I know you guys are gonna say, where's the knee pad? Nice and easy. All right, beautiful. Restore water. Let's close the drain here. Restore water. Turn boiler on. Beautiful. We're gonna dump that tank outside. She's heavy. But before we take the expansion tank out, we're gonna tie thermostat back in. So let's tie the thermostat back. Let's see. Okay. Put this down. Let's go. W for heat. There's your W terminal. And there's your RH. And get you in there. Get you in there like that. Alright, thermostat back. Okay, thermostat is back on that. And let's put W back. Yeah, I should cut this wire. I should cut it. Let's loosen this up some more. Get in there, baby. Okay. We got thermostat back on wall. We're gonna turn it to heat. I wanna leave it at 68. 68, it's 81 in the room here. Don't forget your jumper cable. It's 81 in here. We have it set for 68. That zone valve downstairs should not be open. Guys, that new zone head that we just replaced should not be open. There should be a ton of resistance on it. A ton. And let's double check. And yes, beautiful. There is. Now, just to confirm, we gotta go back up the steps, because when we do call for heat, we want that zone valve to open. And let's see. All right. I want to raise this up above 82. All right, 88. That zone valve should have a ton of resistance. Well, should have no resistance now. There should be no resistance on the zone valve because it's opened. And what do you know it? A ton of resistance. Zone valve is working. We know this is the first floor. We don't know what this is and this is, but our job is done here. Let's check pressures inside boiler. 20 pounds, 180 degrees. Beautiful. Guys, if I'm in your service area and you're looking for an honest plumber that does plumbing, heating, air conditioning, we are stationed out of Bayside, Queens, and we service the 5 boroughs, including Long Island. Don't hesitate to call. Guys, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Give me a call, shoot me an email, guys. You know where to find me, 646-423-2174. You can find me at m.fatraponte@aol.com. Guys, on that note, hope everybody enjoys their Thursday night. It's not Thursday night football, soon to be though. But like always, stay blessed, stay safe, and let's do yours next, baby. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and there you have it. Another perfectly ran service call, another perfectly ran situational instance where you had to use your brain and do a little troubleshooting. So, guys, I'm giving you the blueprint here and giving you the secret. You know, I hate when somebody, you know, when I have a question about a specific trade and somebody doesn't want to give you the answer or whatnot because they think they're going to take work from you or whatever. I know a couple people that do that. You know, for instance, I'm not an electrician. And when I have an electrical issue, whatever, 220 power, whatever it may be, in a panel or whatever, I don't go dabbling in electrical panels. When I have a question and I ask an electrician, sometimes they don't want to give you the knowledge because they think that you're going to take away their work. But you know what, guys? I make this content for you guys so you could at least have an understanding, even though if you don't feel comfortable doing it in your own home, which is understandable. It's can get a little nerve-wracking or a little intimidating. But I give you the knowledge because there's just so much work out here. There's an abundance of work out here. And if I didn't give you the knowledge, it wouldn't be right by me not giving it to you. So I'm not worried about anybody taking my customers. My customers solely like me on my personality and the way I conduct myself. So I didn't record the interaction with this customer at the end because, like always from the first video, we talk about some personal things that shouldn't be recorded and shouldn't be put out there. But I'm giving you the blueprint, and I'm not afraid to give it to you. Like I said, there's a ton of work out here. But guys, that's how you troubleshoot a faulty zone valve not communicating with the thermostat. The motor on that zone valve was shot. I could have just changed the motor head on it, but whatever. We changed the whole head, whatever. We didn't change the valve body. The valve body just has a ball in there, soft closing ball. But we didn't change the valve body because there was no space. I don't know what they did there. They had, oh my God, I don't know. It was a 3/4 female adapter with a small piece going right into the zone valve on top of a black nipple, and mess. But we got that done for them. And to be honest with you, somebody just canceled on me for tomorrow. So you know what? I think we're taking the day off, guys. We've put in enough work this week to take tomorrow off. But I guarantee you the phone will ring. And we'll be on call if anybody needs our services. Guys, you know where to find us. We're at 646-423-2174. Or shoot me an email, m.faciaponte@aol.com. Guys, on that note, thank you for tuning in. Stay safe out there. Stay sharp. Stay clean. Be respectful. And like always, let's do yours next, baby.